Welcome back, everyone. Well, if you are a Swiftie, you may still be celebrating Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged. And a lot of people might wonder how you can be so excited for people that you've never even met. They don't know you. But Mandy Gaither explains in today's Health Minute that it's actually psychology.
It's the love story that's captivated all the Swifties. By now, you probably know all too well that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have made it official, posting their engagement pictures on social media. And fans are celebrating this enchanted moment for two people most have never met.
There has been an online tidal wave of congratulations, text messages, excitement, and it has to do with sharing this collective experience of an engagement.
Clinical psychologist Susan Albers with Cleveland Clinic says you don't have to have direct experience with something to feel it deeply. Since many fans grew up listening to Swift, they can relate to her. And after years of singing about love, it seems she finally found it.
It gives people hope that if they believe and have experienced heartbreak, they too can experience an engagement or a fairy tale ending that they are hoping for.
Albert says it's what psychologists call a parasocial relationship, a one-sided connection to someone you don't know. And she says social media aided the fan fascination.
In this case, they announced the engagement on Instagram in the same way that a friend would. Our brains don't distinguish between a friend's post and a celebrity's.
But Albert says it's okay for Swifties to be happy. Don't let anyone dim your after engagement glow.
We don't have to turn away from the excitement. It is a happy occasion to celebrate. And for those who are naysayers, it's often a projection of jealousy or fear.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Now that temperatures are cooling down, we're getting there. Now may be a great time to explore a new hobby outdoors like gardening. So right now we have Charles Denny with Springs Preserve Gardens to tell us where we can learn some great new skills to maybe learn some new hobbies. So thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so you guys are hosting the summer series. So what's that about?
The summer series is over at the moment, I believe. I think we have one more class left, but it's about teaching growing vegetables or plants or flowers in Las Vegas. As you know, it is incredibly hot here, so it does have, you have to have a net, you have to be able to do it right.
Right.
And so what we try to do is we try to give all the people that in Vegas our information on how we do it, because my garden at the teaching garden at the Springs is impressive.
Nice.
Yes, I've been able to grow quite a bit of vegetables here in Las Vegas that you don't normally see, but they're vegetables that you would get in the grocery store, but it's always best to grow your own. Tomatoes, fresh tomatoes are best.
For sure.
Yeah.
What kinds of vegetables do we not see that have you been able to successfully grow?
Banana trees. I've grown banana trees, yeah. I produced some bananas. I'm growing pineapples right now from the store. You just take the heads off and put them in the soil and start growing them. It's real easy. I've grown guavas, papayas, mangoes here in Las Vegas.
Nice.
Got avocados growing right now, but they're stressing over our water.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
You make it sound easy, but I killed a cactus, so trust me, I would be a feat for sure. So let's talk about, one thing that you guys are focusing on is planting in the desert and trees.
Yes.
The trees that do well here versus the ones that don't. That's another thing that's coming up.
Yes, so the trees that we're growing here in Vegas now, the ones that are most available are going to be the more hardier ones. We're kind of trying to phase out like ash trees just because they're susceptible to heat and they're not as tolerant. They take a lot of more water than the new trees that we're trying to promote, like the red push pistache, gorgeous leaves in the fall and beautiful leaves. We don't have it there, but yeah, beautiful leaves, just absolutely stunning trees. Do really well once established, like all trees. Once it's established, then they do very well here with less water. The shoestring acacias do very well here. I like the olive trees because they have a beautiful bark, good structure to the tree themselves. And the mugla, I think the mugla tree is impressive because you can plant plants underneath it and it's not as dirty. So you don't have to worry about a lot of fodder coming down onto the plants that you have underneath it. Plus it kind of gives you a shade, but it's filtered sun. So you can grow a
Okay.
lot of plants underneath it.
Nice. And the shade, we definitely need during the summertime. So you guys are actually teaching this. So when are these sessions actually happening?
Go online. We do once a month. We do a Garden 101 class on a regular basis, and then we kind of switched it up with a couple different team members, which I have to admit, our gardens team is amazing. So shout out to you guys. You're fantastic. But yeah, our garden series, we're going to be going to our fall season here shortly, and then we'll have another classes. So just go to springspreserve.org, look for events and stuff like that, and we're going to have a lot of events coming up too. But our garden classes are open to the public. Some of them are like $15 for non-members, $10 for members. So it's a good setup to come check us out. And a lot of information. We have a lot of professionals. We have the Master Gardeners program on our property right now. Answer a lot of questions we're not able to answer or we're not available for. So we do have a good program. It's a very good program out there.
No, sounds great. Do you think you could help me out?
Sure.
As someone that killed 3 of them? I killed
Hey.
3 mini cactuses.
Well, you're doing great with this one here. This is
You know what? You're so right. You know, this is my wheelhouse now. This is where I stay.
That's it.
All right, Charles, thank you so much.
Oh, you're
and again,
welcome.
go to springspreserve.org to learn more.